and we're so excited. Oh my gosh, there has been so much happening over the last, day or so as we got going, and so many videos that went live on YouTube, and we got more people coming in here. More of our speakers are joining us this morning. So, guys, I just wanted to ask you, like, what were some of the highlights and some of the things that you loved about yesterday and the summit, and having the videos on YouTube? So, Michaela, I'll get you to go first. So what were you picking up from yesterday?
Well, what I love about this summit is just the breadth and depth of the topics and the speakers. And so, everything from the mindset piece. I love actually Michelle, who's on today, talking about confidence. Right down to just more detailed tactical stuff around networking or AI or messaging, strategic direction around like finding your why and your vision. Lots of juicy topics in there that will help business owners really like comprehensively. That's what I love about it, is we're not just diving into like one marketing tactic or a sales thing. No, it's all of these pieces that make up the engine of a business. And so I love the fact, Kerry, that you brought together all these incredible topics and speakers with such deep expertise and coming at it from all different angles that are all so important to the building blocks of a business. So super excited. There's just so much content. I'd have to be like canceling all my meetings all day just to watch watch one topic after the next. But so excited that we have a couple of days remaining, and such great content that's going to be on YouTube. I think living on YouTube forever, right?
So we live on YouTube forever, so people can come back and keep rewatching. And I think that's really an exciting concept. I don't see YouTube being used like this. And there's all these different people doing summits, and we've been doing summits for years for our members, and we have a whole speaker level of members that speak at our summits, and if they put their expertise out there, but you have to be at the summit to get it. So now that we're putting this on YouTube, I mean, this is where our speakers are going to live and thrive, and people are going to be able to see their expertise like now and forever, because it's going to be up there, which is really, really amazing. Mikkel, what were you picking up from yesterday? Like, were there any key speakers that you thought were amazing, or anything that you liked from yesterday?
Honestly, Kerry, there were so many great speakers yesterday, but I love how the theme just continued to flow with understanding where it is that you want to go. Understanding where it is, or as we like to say, start with the end in mind, because I don't know about you all, but anytime I've ever used a GPS, I always had to know what my ending destination was. And so understanding where it is that we want to go and what it is what our vision is for our businesses, for our friends, and for our families definitely helps pave the way when it comes to setting a plan step by step to be able to walk it out and make sure that the things are happening. So again, I just had a great time yesterday, looking super excited, honestly, looking forward to an even higher time. I don't know how we go higher every time, but looking forward to an even higher time today, and being able to network and meet some more quality people, and hopefully some more new members here in CIBN. So just super excited, Kerry.
I think every time we do this, like people like in our group, like the CIBN Connect members group, they're like, oh my gosh, that was so amazing. Like, how do you do that? How do you keep the energy up? How do you keep it going? And we always do it like usually in like Meeting, or we used to do it in Zoom, and people would be interacting and stuff. So this is a little bit different, because the interaction is now coming instead from like the internet. It's coming from, people on YouTube commenting and stuff like that. But we are already seeing interactions also for CIBN and for the members. People are talking back to them through the chats and the messaging, even on YouTube. So this is a really whole new experience, and it's a lot of fun. Joshua George just joined us. Hey, Joshua, great to see you. I was just about to ask Sinead about what her favorite things were yesterday in the summit and what she was picking up. Sinead, if you want to unmute yourself and share with us for a minute, what were some of the things that you enjoyed about yesterday's event?
I feel like yesterday was more of a mindset theme, like a money mindset, or just a mindset Monday. I feel like that was like the theme for yesterday. I don't know if you meant to like orchestrate that way, but it was very good, like the layout. So I really liked it. I commented on everybody's because it was good. So I just wanted to also just give that support, you know. I thought the videos, it was just a great outcome. And I look forward to seeing what today is. I don't know if you did another thing for today. So I'm just looking forward to watching everybody, including mine, just to see the turnout, just to see, you know, how it flows and how it works. And I'm just looking forward to other people seeing it too and really, you know, being put out there and other people's inputs as well. So
Absolutely. You know, yesterday, I think one of my favorite ones was Christina Jensen, her sales talk, because I love to talk about sales, right? but but she was so just so calm, and I don't know how to describe her. I mean, she talked about using intuition in the sales process and just being really natural with people. And I think for people who are afraid to sell, that is a great video. You should definitely watch that one. It was amazing. And you know, there were so many good ones. It's hard to talk about them all, but yeah, that was one of my key points. I see Tiff just joined us as well. Yay! And Joshua, were you watching along yesterday? Were there some of the ones that you watched that you thought were awesome yesterday?
You know, I think it's fantastic having everybody come out here and share their voice. And I think, I don't know, I'm really appreciating with the way this is lined up with the work that I'm doing behind the scenes right now. And so I'm really looking forward to not only did I appreciate everything that went on yesterday, I'm really looking forward to sitting down and working with a lot of the stuff that came out of yesterday. Because, you know, my biggest thing is working on YouTube right now and creating some compelling content in that avenue along with that and Instagram. And I got some people who want to go boldly where not so many business owners are going right now. And I'm excited to see what we can come up with as a community. I think it's going to be really impactful for all of us. So, you
know, that's true. Looking forward to the future. We really are watching over these 3 days of the summit, like who can really bring it as a speaker, who is really compelling, who is, interesting to the viewers, right? So this is a whole new experience to bring our whole CIBN network, our speakers, level right onto the platform and watch how the extended community responds to our community. So, I mean, it's going to be phenomenal to see how all of that rolls out. Tiff, how are you doing? You know, I know you've been following along. Yes. So what were you picking up yesterday?
Okay. Shout out to someone in this room, Mikkel. Good grief. I was just like, the whole time. And I just want to thank you so much. It's so fun, people, when you get to like be with someone, like, be with your heroes, right? When you, all the way leading up to why you're with Legal Shield, why you do what you do, it was just the way you have shared with us your why. It is so deep and it's awesome. And everything you said was great, but I just wanted to say thank you for sharing your story the way you do, because it got me on all levels. I don't know what else to say. I really appreciated day one. I'm so excited for day two. And Kerry, I really appreciate you not only putting it together this way, that it's not just, oh, you missed it. It's like, oh no, it's just getting started. And I'm just so grateful to be here. I'm so excited for this year and what it's bringing and what you're bringing. So thank you, Kerry. And thank you again.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We were working on this for months because we've always done these great summits and everybody's always come, and, we've had really great registration. I think the last one had 500 people registered for it. And we've had a lot of awesome responses, but we've never done it on YouTube before. And this is such a new experience. It's so cool. And yesterday we had so many awesome speakers. Michaela too was speaking yesterday. And, what was it like watching yourself on YouTube do this yesterday, Michaela, after you were, you saw yourself, right?
Yeah, it's always interesting to watch yourself, because you've got this image of, how you're, conveying the information but I love the way that it all came together, even with how the production quality around enhancing the video with with everything that you wrap around it, right? So it's a team effort, and so I love the fact that there's a team, that everyone is committed, everybody is working together to put together an event and an experience that we are really taking a journey, you know, that we're taking the business owner through to really kickstart their business and showing up, all of us showing up so powerfully, and with YouTube and the technology and all the behind the scenes, all the people working behind the scenes on the technology to put together the platform for us as speakers, because the virtual stage, you know, it's just so, it's not like being in person. You know, there's things you need to do differently to make sure that you're really showing up powerfully. So what I love about the CIBN network, the community, the whole team and behind the scenes is that, you know, we're all doing this together to really put together an amazing show. And that's what it is. And that's really
thank you for bringing that up. You know, there is so much going on behind the scenes, and Francois Alphonse, my husband, is the videographer that works, you know, full time with CIBN and does video production behind the scenes. And, you know, for each person that was recording, some of them we had to clip pieces out and stuff like that. And we always had to put the Kickstart music in and all that kind of thing. Right. But some of the things that he did for you, I was one of those, like Michaela came and she didn't have any pictures or slides. And I said, YouTube likes pictures and slides. Is it okay if we throw some in? And so he went behind the scenes and added a little bit to it and kind of made it a little bit more, you know, awesome. Just added a little bit of spark to it so that the visuals would be there. And, you know, did a great job. And, you know, so we have all these people that are working behind the scenes, getting stuff done. And even Joshua as well, you know, he does a lot of stuff beyond what you see him doing. He's working on things. He's coordinating people. And so is Francois. They're working back and forth. So all of that's happening. And of course, that's the joy in my heart of having a family business and everybody working together. It just gets things done. It's amazing. And we're just so happy we can deliver for you. You know, I just wanted to say today, we've got some great speakers coming up. Terry Wildeman is one of the speakers today. And she just brings it. Okay. You are going to love listening to her. She shows you how to connect your head and your heart in your business and how to do things with more impact. And today she's going to be talking about shiftology, where she shifts, you know, in a moment, how you can go from something that didn't feel right or felt negative and shift in an instant to more positive, you know, frame of mind, but also to move your needle forward, to actually move to action immediately. So you're going to love that session. You're going to be wanting to watch for that. We have some fantastic speakers coming up. And right as we get ready to launch right now, you're going to see a powerhouse. Okay. Alyssa Crabtree did her presentation. It was the first time I've seen her present. And I want to say, OMG. Okay. Wow. You're going to love this one. She is so bright and vibrant and full of life and joy. And as she shares her message with great stories, you're going to love the donut story. You got to pay attention for the donut story. Alyssa Crabtree is coming up right away. Guys, thank you for joining with me here as we launch today, day 2 of the summit. Woohoo! Guys, you can register for the summit to get the gifts by going to the QR code at the top of the screen. Okay. And we want to make sure that you have that. And of course, we talk about it at the beginning of every video, but I want you to know that it's there for you. The speakers all added special gifts and hours of training in the back end and special times with people that want to come together with a VIP. And also we're having a special mastermind for those that are taking the VIP. That's happening on Thursday. You see all the information once you register. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Woo-hoo! Let's get ready to rock. Hey, unmute yourself and let's tell everybody what we say at the end of every meeting. Okay. All right. So 3, 2, 1.
Happy capitalism.